flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. You now flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. Oh yeah, man, it's Green Week. It's Eagle Green. It's Kelly Green Week. Let's go. We pumped for that. What we got for this therapy session, man? What does the doctor prescribe? Because, I'm trying to stay out of this L-hole this week because I'm still feeling the pain from, oh my God, from that stadium surrounded by planes and jets. Oh God. Man, it's just, it's rough. It's rough over here, but we're traversing through it, man. We're going to make our way through this, man, because we got an opponent, a quite strong opponent coming this week on Sunday night. Kelly Green Week, man. Quick sidebar before we get into the ongoings of what the doctor got prescribed for this therapy session today, man. We got dude, I wasn't supposed to be getting my Kelly Green, my Hurst jersey until what they said November something, right? So what I do, I order another jersey. I get a custom joint, right? Maniac across the back. Let's flock and go, right? So what do they have? What's going on this week? Of course you know what's going on this week, man. Both jerseys will be here on Friday, by Friday, bro. This is crazy. What's going on? They set me up. But it don't matter because there's nothing wrong with having two. There's never enough jerseys for the Maniac. Is you kidding me, man? So what's going on to this nest, man? This nest mess, what we got in this mess. Whoa. First things first, Julio Jones is a Philadelphia flocking Eagle. Now, I know a lot of people saying, bro, we need a lot of help in a whole lot of other places. Like, where's the DBs? Where's the O-line help? We need a lot of things. I think this is a great move. Just in my estimation, I'm just going to throw it out there. Well, what the Eagle Maniac sees, looking through my eagle eye, raising my eagle eye. Which one is it? Poking my beak and getting crazy, right? Because this is what we do over here, right? So we got Julio Jones coming through. It almost feels like a player-coach type deal what we're getting here in Julio Jones. Maybe it's something that perhaps A.J. Brown saw during his tenure with the Titans, and A.J. Brown came through just the things that he could teach these guys off the field. I mean, can we argue? I mean, we can argue that perhaps A.J. Brown became a better receiver after linking up with his boy Julio Jones. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it come through. You know what I mean? Maybe he saw something in our receiving room, or maybe it's just that we need a third down receiver. I don't know, a bigger receiver, somebody for the end zone, somebody to help us with our red zone woes. I don't know, man. It's a great move. Howie Roseman busting those stupid dope moves. Howie Potter waving that magic wand, picking up Julio Jones, one of the greatest receivers of all time. He may possibly be past his prime. Well, he's way past his prime. We already know that. He's been on the sideline, the whole season. No one picked him up. But it's a great acquisition because I look at the world through eagle-colored glasses, eagle-colored glasses, what the flock? Eagle-colored glasses, and boom, we just picked up Julio Jones, and I just see more things coming. Yesterday in the comments from the last video that I posted and other videos that I posted before that, all the live reactions and all that. It's a lot of things. I was telling a lot of people, man, we've got things, we've got problems, we got issues, right? We got things going down, we got injuries, we got the red zone woes that we're going through. Just a lot. The coaching, I don't know what's going on. Jalen Hurts playing uncharacteristic on Sunday. A lot of things going down. But I said one thing that we can't count on, and I've been saying this a lot, so let me chill out. Let me take a step back because I do have some apologies after this, right? So we got a lot of things going on, and I just answered in the comments. We're just trying to keep good vibes, good tides out here. Keep the energy going. Stay positive. It's one loss, man. We haven't seen this a lot. We don't know how to act when we lose now. This dude is 22-2 in his last 24 regular season starts. So we got a lot of people going crazy. I've even heard people go as far as to say it's Mariota time. Like, what is going on with our fan base? We got a lot of kooks out there, a lot of crazies out there, a lot of people with bird brains, you know what I mean? Because we do rep the birds. I don't know what's going on. A lot of craziness going on. But I still have faith in this team. We have a leader like Jalen Alexander, the great Hurst. We have a coach like Nixon Sirianni over there. We got great leaders in this locker room, not to mention the Kelseys, the Coxes. Are you kidding me? The Lane Johnsons, who I hope is coming back soon. And what we also forget is, we were also missing Cam Jurgens. Cam Jurgens was a big part of this run game. A lot of people saying, we should have ran it down their throats. They were not going to let us do that, man. We saw the ones that we did have, albeit I believe we only ran 14 times yesterday. And I think 4 of those were runs by Jalen Hurts, so those don't count as called runs, right? So what? We ran it 10 times. I definitely don't like that because even though they were stopping the run, you have to still run the ball in order to keep them honest. But back to the point. Let's stay focused. Howie Roseman is going to come out here and bust stupid dope moves, get things going, get this team the way it needs to be. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of leaders in this room, a whole bunch of captains in this room that are going to keep this thing going. It's like a whole locker room full of leaders, man. This is Kobe Dean's first game back. Not to mention that. So there's a lot of positivity going forward. I mean, he was out there flying all over the place with just one game under his belt. Half a game, 1.5 game under his belt. And plus he was on a snap count. So I only see good things going forward with him. Hopefully, Jalen, there goes the injury right there because, of course, while I'm doing this Tuesday therapy session, I'm watching the game too, man. And watching Lane Johnson go down, bro, it was just heartbreaking, bro. I couldn't believe I heard a fan say, hurry up off the field. It wasn't for that one. It was for the Eli Ricks. Like, what? And they still won this game? I did say something a bit off color that game. I don't know if I said it in the last video. When somebody was walking by with an Aaron Rodgers jersey, I said, dude, who's that dude? I haven't seen that guy play for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers jersey. It was kind of distasteful on my part, but when a guy's walking off the field and you're telling him to hurry up, get off the field, and delay a game, I don't know which is worse. Maybe it's the same thing. I hope they offset. But then doing it with them at the game with brother-in-law maniac. He's like, bro, he sees Lane Johnson walking the field. He's like, oh, that looks like a tough limp. Like, dude, I believe karmatically, we deserve to win that game. But that's all. We're going to try and put that behind us, right? Julio Jones is in the fold. Let's give it up for that. Let's clap it up for that, man. Not to mention, man, just a few other things I want to get into. A few things to get off my nest, get off my chest, man. Clean up this bird mess that we made this last week. Because, I mean, I feel like I have to say sorry to the fan base. Because, I mean, the last time, but prior to the last game, not the last game, the game before that, I believe it was around Thanksgiving 2021, I went to a game at MetLife, right? Probably jacked up by calling it bird life too. So I think I'm going to need to chill out a little bit going forward and just knock all that superstition out of it because I really have nothing to do with it. There's no I in team and there's definitely no I in fam. I'm not on the field playing, but sometimes I just feel like I feel like I have to do everything that I can in order to propel my team towards victory. And I feel like I haven't been doing that recently. It's all I, me. I came up with Jake to make da-da-da. What does that mean? What does it mean? It means nothing, bro. All that matters is these W's, man. We did not get that on Sunday, bro. So we had that going on. Furthermore, the last time prior to this Sunday, the last time I was at that field, we lost and we threw three interceptions that day also. Jalen Hurts threw 3 interceptions that day. That was the day that Jalen Reagor dropped the 2 balls in the end zone. Whereas there was the same, it's just a weird game, similar to Sunday, like just weird things going on. Overthrowing A.J. Brown, like it wasn't even an overthrow. Like A.J. Brown just stopped running for whatever reason. That was weird. Devontae Smith dropping balls. DeAndre Swift, like just weird stuff. Dallas Goedert not securing the catch. Like just so many weird things happened this day. But we are at the same time, we do have to give credit to that Jets defense. Timeout. Maniac has to eat. Yeah, I'm back. So, furthermore, what else went down? So, prior to that game, when it just went all awry, my MetLife, I keep calling it my MetLife. The Eagles conquering that MetLife Stadium whenever I showed up was in full effect. I was 5-0. The Eagles were 5-0 up until that point whenever I went to a game at MetLife, right? So I'm feeling it. Whenever I go through here, it's always a good time. No, just like we weren't going to go undefeated against the Jets all time, albeit, I mean, I feel like it's still possible. Why do I have to see that? And then, just these last 2 weird games. So I might just have to hang it up on that field for a few, give it a tick. I mean, I did give it a 2-year stretch. And I'm like, is Jalen Hurts, winless in that stadium? No, he went off on them last season in that stadium. The game in our field. Was that at home? No, that was away. The last game was at home, right? And that's where it was a little, that's when he was coming back from the injury, right? So we got that. Then the other time we played the Jets in MetLife, I believe Minshew started that game. So there was that. It's just crazy. I feel like I just gotta chill out. And there you go. There goes Smitty catching the ball, man. We just need to see a lot more of that. I don't know, man. Maybe the dudes, I heard somebody say it on the radio earlier today, man. I can't even keep in my mind what was going on. But whatever the case may be, like maybe he's tired, just had a baby, he's losing sleep. I don't know, man. Just very uncharacteristic drops by Smitty, man. Like it blew my mind, dude. It blew my mind. So, another thing I was thinking, and I scraped it, but whatever, I'm going to say it anyway because it crossed my mind. It came across the mind of the maniac, right? It would be asinine to make this assessment that we lost the game on purpose, but just throw it out there inside the mind of the maniac thing, something crazy while I was still in my straitjacket, right? That was a great play to Boston Scott. But quite possibly we lost not quite possibly. We know this is not a possibility at all. But just indulge me, if you will. There may be a chance that we lost the game on purpose, to get ready for this gauntlet that we're about to go through with all these top tier teams coming through. And it's like, we're not playing up to the standard. And it seems like nothing's shaking off the rust. Nothing's shaking off the irresponsibility that we have with this ball, right? I mean, when you think about it, none of these turnovers that we've had up until this point resulted in points for the other team. That didn't happen until this past Sunday. So it's like, dude, these guys just aren't getting it. Maybe the football guys threw it down upon us like, listen, these guys got to get this thing right. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? We're just loosey-goosey, playing loose and free with the ball. What's going on? This is not our style. Much like I heard it was mostly Acho saying, like, this is what Jalen Hurts does. He secures the ball. He protects the ball. He doesn't turn this ball over. This year, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. While we could counter some of these interceptions not quite possibly being his fault, but at the end of the day, I don't do that for other players, so I can't do it for my player. That would be bias. And who does that, right? Except for this guy, right? But regardless of whom or what, we're throwing the ball around, losing the ball, and other teams do it, and I say, hey, that got those crazy interceptions. So I have to give the same, not credit, but just give the same assessment to my guy, our guy, Jalen Alexander, the great Hurts, right? So we got to be more responsible with this ball by not giving up any points. When we do that, it kind of gives you an air of irresponsibility, if you will, and that's basically came back to bite us in the you-know-what on Sunday. So we got to shake that thing free. So while it might not be true that we lost the game on purpose, because I just can't see that happening in the NFL, especially only having the other teams that we needed to lose lost on Sunday, and we could have took that real top spot above the NFC right now. I hear a lot of people saying it. It looks like Detroit Lions may be the best team in the NFC right now, dude. And it pains me to say this. But albeit it's only one game, and I'm talking about other people panicking. Listen to me after one game. We still the top of the top. We still have one of the best rosters in the league once it's healthy. So we need to get that back. I don't recall because I've just been over here losing my mind. Is Cam Jurgens on IR or we getting him? Are we going to see him within the next 1-2 weeks? I don't know. I believe he's on the IR, though, quite possibly. So that's 3 weeks without him. And then who knows how long Lane Johnson's going to be. We know he's a tough son of a gun. But, I mean, what would you rather do? I'd rather him come back 100% as opposed to be playing with a lingering injury for the rest of the season among the long run. We don't want to be healthy right now. We want to be healthy towards the end. God willing, we make it to the end, Because that could just be... So I can't even think of that. Regardless of what, the loss, while it may not have been premeditated, it may be exactly what we needed. It may be exactly what the doctor ordered for this therapy, for our therapy, to get everything right in this Eagleverse right now, to get things going in the right direction they need to be going. Because we were playing a little bit too loose and free, and then we get these guys together, get guys coming together, much like they did in the locker room after the loss. Everybody taking accountability for this loss. And while that may just be lip service in that sense, being what happened on Sunday in the locker room, but I just hope it propels us forward and actuating and making all of these things right for this Philadelphia Eagles football team, for our Philadelphia football Eagle team. I mean, not to mention this dude was just out here making some amazing plays, not to mention, albeit those 3 interceptions were disgusting. However, man, just I mean, come on. When's the last time you saw a dude running out of the pocket, stiff-arming a guy and releasing the ball, delivering it on a freaking rope to A.J. Brown on the sideline, like with the toe drag swag? It was just amazing, some of the balls this guy can deliver. We have seen him at his height. We have seen him at his low. But the main thing how we go forward is with consistency, and that's what we need to get back to, man. Protecting that ball, playing consistent, smart Philadelphia Eagles football, man. And yeah, that's what we need to see us doing going forward. Hopefully Julio Jones can help us do that. We get our coaches back on point during this week to get us ready for this Miami Dolphins squad, man, because these dudes are just crazy. And I hear a lot of people still talking, just a quick sidebar before I get up out of here, man, talking about that first touchdown, like even Eagles fans saying they can't see it, they didn't see it, da-da-da. At MetLife Stadium, I'm not going to lie, they had one of the best views, because the one view I saw was, they keep showing on ESPN, was where OZ, Olamide Zaccheaus, he's like pulling the ball away from Hurts as he's crossing the goal line. The view that they had at MetLife, they just, before before OZ's hands even get there, you see the ball going across the line. Like they had it, they froze it. It was right there. They had some of the most amazing views. Like I haven't seen these views since I've been home watching the replays or anything like that. The view of AJ Brown's catch on the sideline, like the views that they had were crazy. Crazy, just beautiful. Inside the stadium, I don't know why they don't have the same footage for the NFL or for ESPN or anything like that. Maybe that's part of the game experience. That's how they get you to pay, so you can see great, amazing replays. I don't know. I have no damn idea, man. But yeah. So did I get into everything I want to get into, man? Everything off my nest, everything off my chest. Let's see. We lost on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. And yeah, that overconfidence. And the other thing is, all that chirping I did, you know what I'm saying? I got to MetLife Stadium, I flocked around and I found out, man. Yeah, so while they answered us, it was a great game. We have to give credit where credit is due. All those butts aside, everything after butt is BS, right? So, you know what? Much credit to the Jets. They outlasted us. They won that game. They took that game from us. As much as I'd like to believe that we gave it to them, I've been watching. I watched again and I watched again and I watched again. And I'm just looking at this squad, man. They really came out there and they brought it to us, man, and they took it. Like I always say, man, if they give it, we take it. We gave it away and they took it. Bottom line in the story, flush it down the toilet like our leader says, Jalen Alexander the Great hurts, and we move on to the next one, man. But like I always say, around this time, about this time, at this time, it's equal clock around here, man. To the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. It's Kelly Green time. It's Kelly Green week. I got two coming through. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Yeah, all those questions, man. You already know how we do, man. Flock up. Get the flock out of here, man. Let's go.